me up.
Thanks, everybody. Miss Nampon, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and Lake Nona's first full 4-year graduating class, welcome. If you had told me 4 years ago that I'd be standing up here speaking at graduation, I would have called you crazy. But today, I couldn't be happier sharing this stage with my best friend Brittany and representing all of you in the class of 2013. I think we can all confidently say, as we celebrate this bittersweet occasion, that we've come a long way. 4 years ago, I had no idea what to expect or what my goals might be. Somewhere along the way, I started doing the things that were interesting to me and that challenged me, and that somehow led me here. Not too long ago, we were sharing our hallways with middle schoolers and Valencia students. You guys remember those good times? We were the no-name school built in the middle of nowhere by that one golf course that wasn't Isleworth. But 4 years later, we've made a name for ourselves. We've all grown up. Those middle schoolers that used to swarm the halls are now official high school students here. Valencia finally moved out after bumming in our spare rooms for the last couple of years and got their own place down the street. And when I say I go to Lake Nona High School, people actually know what I'm talking about now, and it's awesome. I learned a lot as our school grew. I learned how to get along with pretty much everyone. And our class of increasingly unique individuals taught me that it is way more important to see people for who they are than for what they are. You taught me the value of a network, a web of talent and trust to tackle whatever may lie ahead. Whatever our next challenge may be, we always had each other for support. We've all been blessed with different personalities and talents for a reason. Some of us are artists, some of us are engineers, some of us are world-class twirlers, like Lake Nona's very own golden girl, Alexa Phillips. We need to recognize these differences, embrace them even, and use them to our advantage. It's when we combine our talents and creativity that we have the best result as a community. Many of you will receive cards today that say something along the lines of, best wishes for success. And I truly do hope we all find success. For all of us graduating, you might think, well, of course, they told us we're graduating, so that's gotta mean something good, right? But I want you to think deeper than that. I want you to think about what success truly means to you. Now I'm gonna ask you guys a question, but you don't need to raise your hand or write anything down. We're done with that stuff for now. Instead, I just want you to think about this. Do you consider yourself successful? For some of you, success may be as simple as mastering the art of helicoptering your cash for gold sign off the side of the road. Some of you may define success through money, and that's fine. Money can't buy you happiness, but money can buy you a jet ski, and you can be unhappy on a jet ski. Some people, like me, think success is about the experiences you get to enjoy throughout life, like this one, for example. But in the end, for all of us, the point is to do what you love, and to do it for that reason alone. Not because somebody else told you what you should be doing. It's about living the life you want to live. In my high school career, I defined my success by the friendships I made and the lessons I learned, both in class and on my own. I wouldn't be standing up here if it weren't for my friends, who have been there both to keep me sane through the stressful times and entertained during the boring lulls. I remember a particularly slow day during biology my freshman year, where the salutatorian and I came up with the brilliant idea of entertaining everybody by creating a jump rope out of an extra pack of Twizzlers. And yeah, that actually worked. Of course, I wouldn't be up here if it weren't for the teachers and professors who've also supported me over the last 4 years. I'd especially like to thank Dr. Anderson and Miss Nampon for being forward thinkers and allowing me to go beyond the normal structure of school this year. Because of them, I was able to enroll at UCF and take the classes I felt were necessary for my own personal success. And Miss Kennedy, don't think I forgot about you. I know I drove you crazy by being outside your office every day waiting for you to show up back from lunch with my insane schedule. I really do appreciate the help. I absolutely wouldn't be up here without all of you. Over the course of the last 4 years, the greatest lesson I've learned is that we're responsible for creating our own success. And part of that responsibility is figuring out what being successful truly means to you. Success is a concept that's unique to each of us. It's not a destination, but a continuous journey. Our definition of success may also change over time. When I first started crew rowing, success for me was simply making it out of practice without flipping a boat, going for a swim, or punching a hole in something worth more than a new car. But once I mastered the art of not screwing everything up at practice, my success became about racing at states and pushing my limits to try new things that most novices would never even have the chance to try. I want all of you to recognize that your success isn't marked by some flagpole at the end of a level. It's not simply a trophy on the mantle, and it's not a degree in your hand. It's something you strive for every day. It's a goal that's just beyond your reach, but always moving farther away. You might never have that moment where you can just stop and say, this is it. I'm a success and I couldn't possibly be any better. But when you turn back and you look at all the things you've done in the pursuit of success, all the milestones you've achieved, all the challenges you've overcome, and all the experiences you've had, you'll absolutely be able to say that you're a better person today than you were yesterday. And for me, that's all I can really hope for. If I could offer one piece of advice, it would be to never let some goal get in the way of the journey. And don't be so busy looking so far ahead of you that you can't enjoy where you are. As the timeless sage Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you might just miss it. And to that I would add, enjoy the work you do, and never do something just to get it over with. And I know, sometimes in life there are things you just have to do and you probably won't enjoy, like writing tons of English essays for Miss Camp's class, or studying for one of Yoakum's chemistry exams. But before coming to high school, my grandpa taught me how to deal with those situations. He taught me that the trick is to flip it. You shouldn't think, I don't want to, or I can't. You have to flip your thinking and ask yourself, how can I, or how can I make this work for me? Thanks, by the way, Pawpaw. You didn't think I was listening when you said that, did you? Fellow graduates, in your next phase of life, strive to be adventurous, creative, and open-minded. Be passionate, confident, and participate. Don't be afraid to take risks. It's through failures that we learn. Remember, good judgment comes from experience, but experience comes from bad judgment. And if you don't believe me, just ask your parents. We've all had lapses in good judgment, but thankfully, we're able to learn from those experiences. So you should try new things, do what you love, find your passion, develop your skills, and never stop pursuing a dream. No one else can define your success. That's up to you. As Brittany said, take responsibility for creating your own way through life. Blaze a new trail and create a path that others will want to follow. Congratulations, fellow graduates. I honor you and I wish you all the best of luck in finding what you love and in achieving your success. Thank you.